What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place for music reactions. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another amazing reaction just for you. Now, today we are going to react. This will be a first-time reaction for the channel. We have never reacted to Rush.
No.
And I have to be honest, like, this band is almost like a meme band for me because of, like... I'm trying to think what movie that it's in. It's Paul Rudd, and he's like jamming out to Rush. That's how like I know of them.
Is it an older movie?
Yeah, it's a little bit older. I feel like it's like one of those movies of like coming to age about like, you know, the husband that, oh, it's going to kill me now. That's probably where you know it from as well.
Yeah.
You said you like kind of remember it, but you've never heard the whole song.
Is it the one with Jason whatever?
Yes. Sudeikis?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. We're gonna have to.
Do we have to pause it and go find it?
No, we'll figure it out. It'll come to it, man. He's like this.
I'm like this. You can't remember either.
He'll forget things. Well, I don't know.
And then I'll remember it
You're
20 minutes after the reaction is recorded.
He'll
be
call
like,
me
oh,
at
yeah.
3 in the morning. He's like, dude,
I remember the movie now.
Yeah, seriously. But no, let's get into this, man. I don't know much about Rush at all. Yeah, so I'm actually excited. You played like 5 seconds of it. Like,
Slapping the bass.
Oh, it's dude, it's Best Friend Man or Thank You Man.
Yes, yes. That's where I know this from, really. That's one of the, like, that's what I just have Rush attached in my mind because, you know, he's like all into it.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what movie you're talking
about. I Love
about.
You, Man.
I Love You, Man. That's the one.
Hey, we did it, guys.
That's
we
it.
did it.
Everybody probably watching is probably like screaming at the camera, I love you, man, that whole time. Don't you just hate when...
Was that directed towards me?
No.
What? I thought you were saying I love you, man.
Well, you know, I do love you in our own weird little way, but you know, guys, but without further ado, we're dragging this on and I'm too excited. I can't wait anymore.
Because you've never heard the whole song, right?
No.
Okay. So we're going to experience the whole song for the first time. You just know a little snippet of it, probably from that movie. So Here we go.
Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events. High on you, and the space he invades, he gets by on you.
That piano is so iconic. Okay, I gotta just say real quick. So, the lead singer, do you know his name?
No.
Dude, he is a freaking badass, man. Right off the bat, the bass line stuck out to me. You know, I was like, man, this bass riff is so good. He's sitting there strumming the bass. His vocals are the second most iconic part of the song in my eyes. And then that piano, and he's doing all 3 of them.
There's so many layers to this song. It's just, I mean, incredible.
It really, it's.
And I'm like,
good.
I'm trying to be honest, like, you know, I've heard that and, you know, Tom Sawyer, but I've never really sat and like listened to it and try to interpret the song. So it's, yeah, it's just very interesting. It's like, what do you think the meaning of Tom Sawyer is in this context and like what the song's about.
Just a free guy who's
Yeah.
can't be controlled or tied down, you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah, which again, it's like I never really like took the time to listen to and be like, what's this song really about? It's more just like something I've heard in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting to, because the whole story of Tom Sawyer is like, you know,
his mind is not for rent.
yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
And like
great.
what you think about him, I think he said something about like what you think about him is what you think about society.
Okay.
I think that was one of the lines, and I was just like, I never picked that up before.
That's a bar.
That is a bar.
This is a
You know
great.
what I
This is a
mean?
really great song.
It is.
love it.
The days Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you, and the space he invades, he gets by on you. No, his mind is not
Bro.
for rent. To any
Okay, this song is honestly incredible. Like
Yeah.
I did not expect it to be that good. And the vocals are great, the message behind it is great, but the instrumentation, even during that incredible guitar solo, I was just like, that bass line, dude, it was just hitting my heart, dude. And then
Yeah.
the drum solo, man, this is
I know
banger.
this is one of those songs where I just want to go and immediately go put my headphones on and listen to it in a quiet room with no distractions
Mhm,
and just really pick up on those different elements.
mhm.
Yeah.
I want to go like skateboarding or something
Yeah.
and
yeah.
just bang it in my ears, you know? Like
What's cool too is like, you know, sometimes like when we're listening to this music, obviously you're like, oh, let me just like place this, you know, this is rock, this is that, right? What I'm picking up on the song, and if I'm wrong, you know, just let me know. But it feels like there's just all these different elements that are coming together, because you have like psychedelic rock that was coming out,
mhm.
you know, around this time frame, and you have, you know, disco, you have, you know, electronic music for the first time is kind of being introduced with just like you know, the keyboards and synthesizers. And
Mhm.
I'm just hearing like a lot of different elements that aren't necessarily any of those things in and of themselves, but more like
It's pulling influence from
it's
some
pulling
other
influence from other stuff that was around that time and like
Mhm.
creating, because it does feel like there's kind of like a little psychedelic like rock,
stuff. Yeah,
you know, mix to it, but it's not that.
yeah,
It's like its own thing.
I can hear that as well. Yeah,
So yeah, I'm very curious, like, you know, if that's kind of what I'm picking up on is correct, or if I'm completely off base. But yeah, the other thing is I think their drummer is considered like up there as well as like being
oh,
all
he's
time
so damn good,
great.
bro.
Like there's like John Bonham. I think, you know, I just saw something that the drummer from Toto is up there considered one of the great drummers. And so, you know, I'd be very curious. Fill us in on the details. Is that correct? Is he considered one of the all-time great drummers?
Yeah.
Tell us more about the group. We need to know.
No, his mind is not for rent to any god or government. Always hopeful yet discontent. Those changes aren't permanent. Oh, changes.
Bro, okay, first off, a couple things. So after that drum solo, I really started honing in on the drums.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
He is so technical and so good.
Yeah.
I would listen to more. I want to go on a deep dive on Rush just for the drummer
Yeah.
and the vocalist. I mean, the guitarist was great. They were all great. They were
Yeah,
all
once again, the
phenomenal.
bass line, like I kind of almost switched because I was listening to the drums and then I'm listening to the bass line. And then,
So
you know, I
good.
had mentioned like the synthesizer and stuff. It's like, it's obviously like a synthesizer. So there's like these new sounds around this area that are being incorporated in music because the instruments literally didn't exist. I think like Moog. Are you familiar with Moog?
Mm-mm.
It's like Moog. He's like one of the first guys to make synthesizers. So it's like an iconic, like, oh,
Okay.
the Moog synthesizer. But around that era, there's these iconic synthesizers. A lot of them sell for like big bucks now. Like, you know,
Yeah.
and so different bands are like going and like purchasing them just so they can like bring some of these sounds back because it's like literally like, you know, this machine of this era creates this sound. And there's like whole, like, you know, groups of people who literally just sit there and like try to recreate that sound in like modern, like software. But it's like no substitute for just like going and getting one of these old keyboards and like, you know, repairing it. So I don't know. That's just kind
There's
of like,
a classic feel to it. It's just that was great, man. And addressed to the video itself, like I know for a fact how much fun they had because you know there's a studio up in the mountains and I remember we went up there for a weekend to record, me and my old band, and we were up there. We got there I think Friday, and then it ended up pouring snow.
I was thinking the same thing.
And we had everything that we needed at the place. We had plenty of booze and food and I just remember it was the funnest time ever. So we were locked in. We're like, dude, let's record, man. And that just seemed like so much fun. Such a vibe, dude, you know. But wow, incredible. Thanks for pulling this one up, man, because this might be one of my new channel favorites.
Yeah, it's interesting because this is the first reaction that we've done. I know they have a bunch of other songs. And again, like a lot of how I know this band, I feel like it's almost like through like meme. Like for me, that's how it occurs because it's like, oh, I know it from this movie, or I think maybe this was part of the soundtrack on like Freaks and Geeks. Did you ever watch that show?
Yes. Yeah, with Seth Rogen and all them. And
yeah. Was Seth Rogen in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, point is it's like I know it more. I know it more from like, you know, from like TV shows or movies than I do from actually like sitting down and listening to it. And so when we have these opportunities to really hone in, it just brings it to life for me in a way that a lot of times I just haven't experienced that way because I didn't maybe take it seriously or really sit down and listen. And that was incredible. I agree wholeheartedly. That was incredible. I can't wait to do another reaction of theirs.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we did. If you did, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you want to join us on our journey of discovering new music, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We post every single day, and we would really love to have you along the journey with us.
Yes, and take us out of the depths of ignorance, out of the realm of ignorance. Tell us in the comments, what are the names of the band members? What's the drummer's name? I have to imagine he is up there with the greats just because, I mean, you listen to that. And it's like, how could you deny it?
He's fantastic.
So yeah,
help us out.
Let us know. Put some of the lore in the comments so that we can be less ignorant on the next reaction. We'll read them. We'll respond. If you have any suggestions or requests of what we should react to from Rush next, put that in there as well.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.